Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a scrapbook layout using my June Clique Kit. The collection is from Crate Paper and it's the Journeys collection, and the two sheets I'm using, the one that you see with all the feathers is Free Spirit, and the one that is that coral color with the diamonds is called Happy Camper. And believe it or not, I have just gotten back from a trip from Vegas. I live in Florida, and we made it out to go to the Grand Canyon. So, seriously, I have so many pictures to use, it was hard to choose which ones. Grand Canyon is spectacular. So, I thought that this paper collection would be perfect for my trip and photos of the Grand Canyon. So the one you see is of me and my now fiance, because guess what, everyone? The day before our trip to the Grand Canyon, he proposed to me. So in this picture, I am technically his fiance. I'm excited. I don't know. Just wanted to share that. Anyways, back to the layout. I am just using some strips of the paper to create just more of a layered look on these. On this layout. Overall, the pictures all work well with each other because the coral is picked up in the feathers of the pattern paper, and the yellow and cream colored one is the scrap paste piece that I used for my last layout. The little mini postcard that you see right here is one of the cut apart pages from the Let's Go sheet. And I printed my pictures in almost like the quarters from a 4x6, which is why I have like three perfect rectangle shapes of like three different views from my visit to the Grand Canyon. And I liked using it in this manner with kind of having like a row and then a shot of me and him. And that shot, by the way, is with using a selfie stick. Yes, folks, I do own a selfie stick. So it came in good use on this trip. The acetate piece you just saw me put over the bottom row of Grand Canyon pictures is from the collection as well. It's the gold foil acetate, and it says Our Adventure and some gold foiling around it. I thought it looked nice almost as an overlay so that you can still see the pictures behind it without obstructing the view of seeing the magnificent view of the Grand Canyon. So I'm just layering, looking at the rest of the acetate, because since it's gold foiling, I wanted to use a part of it in that top left corner of my picture where the sky is. Not to say that the sky seems blank, I just wanted to add more detail to it. So I cut out one of the little phrases that says, have more adventures. And I am using my Tombow Mono liquid glue. This stuff is actually my favorite kind of glue for little detail work, and the fact that it dries really clear on acetate also as well. What you see me doing here too, I keep my branding strips for most of my pages, and so I can use them just like this as another layering aspect. The colors in there are more like the teals and the black, so it still goes with the whole collection. This collection works very, very well together. I am using the gold letters that came with the kit this month. They are by My Mind's Eye, and they're called Niche, and they're nice big, I almost want to say like 2-inch gold foiled letters that I am going to spell out Grand Canyon with. And I remember spelling it out, and honestly, to spell Grand Canyon, you use 3-letter N's. And that is all the N's I can on the board. So I have no more N's already for the gold foil sheet, but I'm hopefully can think of another title that does not include an N, because I have plenty of letters and I have all the numbers to use. And I always like using my ruler, I'm sure other people do too, to kind of get it straight before I stick it down. I'm using some of the die cuts from the Journey die cut pack. Layering it in the top corner, the bottom, I'm just working with all that I kind of have to see what I want to use. Now also that what are those things called? Those, like the little binocular things, usually a site for like sightseeing. Not that there were any of these there at the Grand Canyon, but I just had to use this piece because when else am I ever going to use it? And I layered it right on top of that kind of postcard looking journaling card, which I also kind of loved. The feather is also part of the die cut pack. And that Tombow liquid glue, I tell you, if you haven't tried this glue, you really need to, because it also doesn't seem like it dries fast, but I tell you, it does, because me even lifting something up like a couple seconds after I've placed it rips the paper from underneath that you placed it, because I also do it on this layout by accident. So if you haven't tried this glue, you should go out and get you this glue because it's pretty good. Again, I'm just getting a little cluster of die cuts on the bottom left side of this layout, just so that it doesn't seem too naked. I like to use, I've gotten better, and don't get me wrong, my style has changed over the years. I used to keep things very simple, just matted and put it on pattern paper, and I'd call it a day. But I'm not afraid of like layering little bits and pieces and trinkets and die cuts on, different clusters. It just adds so much more, we'll say, not to say depth, but like makes your eye look at different things, and you can incorporate so many more elements, which I kind of love. That's why, my scrapbooking evolves. I'm sure everyone's does, but I'm just saying, scrapbookers, they evolve their style, and that's what's lovely about the whole process. So I'm sticking down my letters. Sorry for the shaky camera once in a while. You can imagine I occasionally hit my tripod. Doesn't everybody? Yeah, we do. So just placing these wood veneers. These also came as part of the kit this month. So actually pretty much everything on this layout, yeah, everything on this layout is actually from the Clique Kit. I used every single piece. Even these puffy stickers also came with it. So I did good. I mean, I didn't have to reach for anything in my stash to kind of add to this, and I love the way it turned out. I mean, I went over to show it to Miguel sitting on the couch, and he was like, "Wow, baby," he's like, "this is gorgeous." I was like, "I know." Anyways, here are the close-ups coming to you. Yeah, if you haven't gone to the Grand Canyon, seriously, you have to go and see it. It is just majestic and huge, and it took my breath away, and it scared me to death too. But you can see all my layers, you can see all the details of the dies. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you so much for watching my layout today, and until next video, I shall see everyone later. Bye!